Hi, welcome to TalkBack. Last month, I was lucky enough to participate in a workshop reading of Hey Dancin, Hey Musical. Composed by Laura McKenzie, Hey Dancin is a new musical about an 80s teen dance show in Chicago. Needless to say, it was a lot of fun, and I had a great time documenting the workshop process. Take a look.
Yeah, but I feel like if he's talking about that and being Uncle Bert, like, wouldn't he make some reference to like...
Oh, that's true.
Well, Hey Dancin was first produced by the Factory Theater a few years ago. It's a play that takes place in the 80s. It's about a local public access dance show that teenagers are dying to be on, and it's really about the dramas of those kids. I would say about a year after the show was produced, the playwrights had the idea of turning it into a musical, and they approached me about writing the songs for it. And I needed to find some artists that had a little bit of a peppier, more up-tempo sound. I went to Lionel Richie as a good example, Dancing on the Ceiling, and definitely drew inspiration from the Pointer Sisters with Neutron Dance. So everything was really like the groove, the R&B kind of sound of the 80s that we were going for. Well, this is my first musical, and I have more experience writing just standalone songs. And something that I am struggling with a little bit, and that's the purpose of the workshop, is to get better at incorporating plot and character into these songs. I actually had an epiphany when I read something that Mike Mahler and Alan Schmuckler said about writing songs for musicals, and that is that a pop song is vertical, meaning it sits in one moment for about 3 minutes, and that's all it's about. But a song for a musical has to be more horizontal. It has to push forward, or the audience is going to get bored. And I read that, and I looked back at all of my songs for this play, and I could count, oh wow, look at all these vertical songs. And so I'm still trying to transition them from vertical to horizontal. You know, I think a challenge of doing something like this with a musical is that you've got your playwrights and then you've got the person writing the songs, which is me, and we're coming at it from two different points of view. And how do we blend those two, and how do we work together? I am so excited for the reading because I have a group of super talented, I'm just like, I show up to rehearsal and I just feel so lucky. That's it, lucky and grateful, because I couldn't have asked for a better group of people.
In the same way that a race show can be perceived.
And I honestly think there was an idea for it. So now we're kind of at a stage where we're trying to figure out, is the music working with the play, and how can we better merge the two, and how can we better make the story.
Everybody, who's up for a little dancing today? Yeah! All right, let's make sure we make today's show
the best show ever!
Yeah, party hard!
Let us dance our same 3 moves for you.
So are you enjoying your Hey Dancin experience?
Officially run out of videotape for the show, which means we cannot start over.
What the point is,
Grab your tank,
the drink,
and ding dong,
the snack,
to the dancing.
let's watch people dancing.
And I certainly don't hear the music of this Bon Jovi person you're talking about.
Bon Jovi is the baddest cowboy on earth. I've seen a million faces, and I've rocked them all. He rocked them all!
Feel my love, I really want you to touch my heart, touch my mood. Blowing your mind. She's clearly dance our same 3 moves for you. Hey dancing, hey dancing.
I'm joined today by the wonderfully talented Laura McKenzie, composer of Hey Dancin, Hey Musical. Laura, thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you for that introduction.
You're very welcome. You can pay me later.
Okay.
So it's been several weeks since the reading.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like sharing your work with an audience for the first time, and how do you feel now that some time has passed?
It was pretty terrifying. I was really nervous, but I had so much fun and really took relief when the audience was laughing in the right places with the song, so that was fun.
Well, you even asked some of the audience members to stick around and share their reactions if they wanted to. Was that helpful?
It was. It was very overwhelming just because I was getting a lot of information all at once and some of it not all on the same page, but very helpful.
Great. Now, we've talked about this being your first musical ever. Do we see more musicals in your future?
I don't know. If I can get the hang of it, perhaps. But I love putting music into shows, so I'm not going to stop doing that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on TalkBack.
It's our party. Let us dance our same dream.